Alright, let's go. So like, where's the kickoff needs to improve, dude. We're not flipping on the kickoff. We're just driving towards this, and we're not getting there quicker than we could. So that's already like something we definitely need to improve on. Because if we, and to be honest, after the kickoff, it's all about this 100 boost. So the main thing with like 1v1s is kickoff based. If you can win the kickoffs consistently, you will win the game more than likely, because you'll just keep scoring kickoff goals. So you need to improve the kickoff if you're going to play ones more often. To be honest, like, you want to have a good kickoff for twos, maybe in threes, but definitely in twos as well. But if you're going to grind ones, you've got to get better at your kickoff, so you've got to be more willing to throw yourself into a kickoff and improve on them, like adding that flip in, because it's all about winning the ball, and then straight after the kickoff, from here, it's diamond, okay? After winning this kickoff, it's all about getting that 100 boost that's in front of the ball at the minute. So, like, we should be winning, trying to get this kickoff. The ball's gone over there, so this player's got to make a choice. Does he want the 100 boost here, or does he want the ball? If they don't go for the 100 boost, you should. To be honest, it's not even a decision of what are they going to do. After this kickoff, it's a race. Who can get this boost first? Because whoever can get this boost will take control. So you should be trying to get it. Until you, like, or at least pushing to try and get it until you realise, actually, I'm not going to get this. So right now, you should look at the ball. Has he got the 100 boost? Because if he has got the 100 boost, you should back off. You take a look, and the 100 boost was still there, so that's a misplay. We should have secured that 100 boost instead. He's pushing this, so we don't really want to run at it. So you're shadowing in front of the ball here. Like, you're shadowing on the wrong side of the ball. You do return to the correct side, but you need to go more away from this. You've got to you got rid of the flip because you keep flying past the ball. It doesn't hurt me in 3s, 2s. You need to work on it more than, dude. You need to allow your car to land more. Just like focus on getting a good flip in free play and stuff like that. But here you're not pushed far enough to the side, because you're not giving enough room for your turning radius to get 90 degrees when you turn onto this and then push it to the side. I mean, so like, here's your turning radius can't fulfill here. You can't get the 90 degree in, and that's why you can't make a touch on this. So think about how far you need to be to the side of this ball so that your car can actually turn 90 degrees. If you're like this, you can't get the 90 degree, and then you can't make the save. That's why you feel so awkward at the moment. So you need to be more to the side. Good save there. Nice. Alright, so you need to be checking on the ball. You need to check on this immediately. So here, keep ball camp on. You can turn it off for a second to make sure you're landing and think about your pads. But now, as soon as you've landed, ball camp back on, because you need to be looking at what the opponent's doing. Are they going straight for the ball? Are they getting 100 boost and then going for the ball? You know, what can you do in that? What time do you have? Honestly, because you've landed the opposite side of the ball, you don't have time for anything. You should just be trying to get back to your goal straight away, maybe collecting 1 or 2 pads on the way and looking to make a save or a challenge. But you need to be looking even quicker as soon as you land. That you need to have that awareness. In ones, don't do, like, we don't want to hit this. This is a dribble opportunity. Like, you played this to the side. We got lucky that the 100 boost spawned and that the opponent didn't challenge. Why we don't want to take a shot from 3/4 of the pitch away, because we're not getting this shot. Do you know what I mean? In 2s and 3s, more so 3s, it's okay, because we want a big clearance. In 1s, it's not about making big clearances. In 1s, it's literally starting from scratch every single time. We're going to collect the ball, we're going to take it into a dribble, and then we're going to push with the dribble. Just hitting this is giving possession away, because one, we're asking if we can hit the target from this far away with enough power and enough height that it can get to the goal, upper corners or upper half of the goal, without bouncing once. Do you know what I mean? That's the type of shot that you need if you're going to take this shot. And if you can't do that, don't take the shot. Wait to take the shot. And if anything, I'd be asking where's the half volley as well if you're going to take that shot. So here you're playing a static goalkeeper, which I'm not a fan of in this situation. What I would prefer here, so we wouldn't be going for that aerial. Right now, what I'd want you to do is this player's going up the wall, and they're probably going to go for a wall play or an air dribble, or they'll get this 100 and they'll turn back. What I'd want you to do is go in between this. So if they go for A, you can make a challenge right here. If they go for B, what you would do instead, if they go for the air dribble, you would run into this corner, you'd collect the 100 boost, and then you'd park up at your back post. So it's like you'd either make the challenge in the mid, or you'd just be ready to make the challenge here. You don't want to go back and just face them like this, because it means it's much easier for them to push the ball here, or right over your head like that. And you don't want to be facing someone head on in 1v1s. You always want to be challenging from some sort of off angle, so that you can have perspective on how they're, on the speed that they're coming in at. But we don't want to be facing someone like that. Yeah, it's okay for clearance, but unless you're getting a direct touch, you put yourself in a really awkward situation. Good drive challenge there. Here, hit the ball back. So here, look behind yourself, use your R3, check how quickly they're coming towards you. If you've got time, just let the ball land on your head and take it all the way back down here. As I said, in ones, we want to work from scratch if we can. It's not about always trying to turn and make something desperate happen, like, oh, I need to get around this so I can jump up and take an aerial shot and stuff like that. If we have the opportunity to work from scratch, again, we should take it. So let this ball drop, or use R3, take a look behind you, let the ball drop, hit it all the way over here, collect this 100 boost, and we're just going to start a new dribble, all from scratch. Because what may also happen in this situation is they'll chase you, and that means you're taking them out of their defense as well. You're making them follow you, and you're bringing them out of position. Decent. Nice. Again, we're facing someone head on, and this is why we don't want to do that. So here, we should be looking for more pads, and we should be looking to get in a parallel saving position. So you shouldn't be going back to net and coming back like this, because again, we're going to end up face to face like this. What we should do is push over here. As you're pushing over here, you need to be looking at the player and making a check. Do you have time to collect this 100 boost? Perhaps not. That's why you're checking. If you do, collect the 100 boost and then come around to your back post. If not, just rotate on this pad here, so you at least get one pad. So it could probably be something like that. So you get that pad, or you get both of these pads. So you'll move over here and do that. Then you side on. And then you let this person come towards you. So you'll be side on like this. This person's coming in, and then as you feel you need to, you can either turn towards them and take the challenge, and it won't be a head-on challenge. It'll be kind of like a 90 degree, or when they come towards your post, you just do that and you save across your net, save into the corner, so you can collect that 100 boost and then counter attack. So the main things right now, like just off this last minute of gameplay, is your kickoffs. You need to be more committed into your kickoffs if you're going to play ones, because ones is all about kickoffs. And then two, you need to stop playing this head-on goalkeeper play style, and you need to be doing more parallel saving across your goal line. Your thought should always be to save, or to challenge from the side if possible, and to save across your net, not save forward. We're just going to go through a bit of this now, see if there's any things we can pick up on. Alright, so get the 100 boost, tap the ball off the wall. Well, that's fine. So yeah, we just missed the 50-50 then. think he was trying to drive challenge them. He just wasn't lined up with the ball. With patience. That's a good. I like that, dude. Bounce, dribble, hook shot. The only thing I could say here is try and do it with your ball cam off. You've got like the way to get better at them is to try and do it with ball cam off. So great shot. Just try and do it in the way that get the one. So you should be going into the corner with the ball here. So the ball's pushed over there. This person's landed. You can still turn right at the moment. There's nothing stopping you. If you go right now, you'll get the ball and you'll get the boost. And then you'll have full possession. And as I've said, you'll get to work from scratch. Pick the ball up, start a dribble, and you're good then. So we kind of release possession there. They've gone for the boost, so that's good. Alright, ball come off. You want to look at the person. So see, like you're having to back off here because you're trying to open up your perspective to like what it feels like here is you're backing off so that you bring the camera back down so that you can see the player. If you turn the ball cam off, you can just see the player. Like that's what it looks like. It looks like you're trying to get a peek at where the player is. We shouldn't have backed off here. We should have kept our eye on the player and then start to think about, can I go for a demo? Can I steal a boost? You know, something like that. Would a non-sub still be able to get a replay review tomorrow? It's Saturday, dude. A non-sub can get a replay today. The weekends are free, aren't they? Or the old Coach Anyone to GC streams are free. Decent shot. The only thing that I could improve on here is as soon as you take this shot, you want to try and steal a boost pad. So ideally, if you landed a little bit better here, so you would off the back of this, whichever way this person sends the ball. So say like if they sent the ball over this direction, you would turn into this direction, steal the 100 boost, and then look to turn on the ball again, so that you can then start a new attack. Because you'll just slowly be trying to wear this person down. Take a shot, let them make the save, steal the boost. Again, take another shot or make another play, let them make the save, because that uses up their boost, and then steal the next boost. And then at any time that you feel you can, you try and catch a demo then, and at that point you've got an open net. So you want to keep trying to shoot, steal, and then start again. Like one's rotations are kind of like, well, one's offensive rotations are kind of like a figure 8 in front of their net, stealing the boost. We should have been trying to secure this boost as well here. You've hit this, now you should be running to get that 100, because if they don't have it, they're screwed. I'll just wait till next set and then we'll probably give more time to get a good replay. Okay then, dude. Why are we giving that away? We should try and push this. So again, it should be a dribble. If you need to let the ball land, let it land. Like if you're not feeling comfortable about it, but let the ball land and then push dribble it. You don't have to jump into a dribble. Just drive into the dribble, or just drive into the 50-50. Sorry, so that there's zero commitment on it. Right, steal the 100. No, it's too close now. Now you can steal the 100. So this is why you don't want to jump. When things are moving slowly like this, you want to go into a 50-50 with the smallest jump you can make, because you don't want to go any higher than center mass. And secondly, when things are so close like this, don't really spend your flip. Just literally jump into the ball, sorry. Just a slight jump, get center mass with the ball, and just let your nose hit it. We don't need to flip, because right now what we need to do is push the ball out left or right, but then we need to react. We need to be able to land and get to that ball. If you flip in your 50-50, that's time that you could be spent landing, using some boost and getting towards the ball. So literally just jump like this and then do nothing else. Literally just hit into the ball. We want to get a reaction, then land. And try to land in the direction of the ball as well. So like you're spinning off this. Like that 360 you did was unnecessary. You literally just want to put your nose to the ball. Right, farmer. You just come in with an F. How you doing, mate? Yeah, we get drops, dude. And when my streams are hella long like they usually are, you probably get a few of them. So this is why you need to be paying more attention, dude, to your opponent, because if they're going to give up possession like this, like that pops up and you just run away, where's the ball cam? We could get 1 or 2 pads, and that's open now, so we can have another look, but you've ran all the way away, so that's literally just offering them possession. So we should have just got like a pad or 2 and then thought about turning. Just like posture that you're thinking about it, and then like you don't have to commit to the decision you've made. And then we power slide there, that screwed up your speed. Yeah, we should never hard power slide like that. Kind of give it like the Ace Ventura power slide then. So now we might reach 65 viewers faster. Potentially Inferno might reach 100 faster. Still waiting on that 100 club. It might not be the white octane, it might be the titanium white fennec to begin with. Like a glove. Yes, farmer. Nice shot, dude. It's what I've started doing when someone does a power slide in goal like that. When they do like the full 180, I start calling them Ace Ventura now. Alright. I'm glad you stuck around. But you should have saved the boost just a little longer here. So you're going for this shot. I want you to wait. And don't spend your boost until you know it's literally going to lead you to the ball. Because there's probably a chance that you'll change your mind. You know what I mean? Like you might get closer to the ball and think, actually, this might just be a dribble. But if you've already spent your boost, you're like, well, I'm committed now. Do you know what I mean? Boyers, thanks so much for the raid party 6. I'm getting closer to that 100 already. Honestly, a white fennec is better in my opinion since I missed it while it was in the shop. True, true. Depends what you like, don't you? Like, I love the titanium white fennec, but to be honest, I just love a plain fennec, do you know what I mean? Even with my white octane as well, it's nice, but I prefer just a plain octane. You love the car you're ripping right now, oh yeah. White fennec with dig decal. Is it the away decal in white? Oh, nice touch, dude. Again, try and turn ball cam off for your dribbles because it'll just let you look forward. Nice. Oh, we're close. And here we should be looking for a bump or a demo. So you've knocked this up, didn't work out. See, you've bumped this guy. What you should do now is keep looking to the side. I would want you to push, like I'd want you to look over here now and just drive. And now, bang! If you can kill this person while they're low boost, or just as they're about to land, you get another chance. Right, boys. Thanks for the raid, my dude. And welcome to everyone that's come from Boyer's stream. I'm a Grand Champion 2, 1600 player in 2s and 3s. And on the weekends, I help coach anyone to Grand Champion. So if you're looking to get coached, feel free to join my Discord, drop a replay file, and we'll go over it. Yeah, so Muon, main things in this, your kickoff. We got to get that flip in. This flip needs to be consistently in every single one of your kickoffs. I mean, just practice it in free play. Like KTN's done it, and KTN's silver. So you should more than, like, I'm not saying that as in to put the pressure on, but you know what I mean. Like you're sleeping on your kickoffs at the minute. You will have a much better time in ones if you add this flip into your kickoffs. As soon as you get this one, you're going to do the fast one, which is power slide like that. So you're going to power slide, then side flip, and then you'll go for the ball. And you're just going to have a much better time in ones, because if you can, as I've said, if you can win the kickoffs consistently, or if you have a better kickoff, you're more likely to win the kickoff, and then you're more likely to get the kickoffs where the ball just goes off the wall like that, comes back in, and then you just tap it in like that. Do you know what I mean? You'll get more of those opportunities, and you'll just at least steamroll your way through a rank or two in ones. You'll get that. Honestly, if you learn that kickoff and it's consistent, you will probably go straight from Diamond 3 to Champion, just because you're getting more opportunities on net. As I've said, don't challenge head on. You always want to try and find yourself facing sideways like this as someone's coming towards your net, so you can either turn into them like that to make the challenge, or you jump across your net to make the save. When you're dribbling, as I said, just try and do it with ball cam off. You'll have a much better time. And lastly, when you're shadowing, as I said, don't shadow near to the ball. You've got to think that when you want to challenge, you need a 90-degree turn, don't you? So you need to have the room for that 90 degree to get to the ball. Do you know what I mean? It needs to be able to get 90 degrees and push the ball to the side of your net. If you're too ahead of the ball like this, you can't get that turning. And instead, you just have to resort to things like back flips and side flips, and that's when you get faked. I do the power slide 1 in 2s and 3s, but I always go past the ball for some reason, then just dribble in. Then they just dribble it in. Alright, so you're probably just like not timing it correctly, like that. You're probably pushing up too far and then flipping and landing too close. So it's more about your timing. So on the diagonal kickoff, you go to the first pad, and you should be power sliding to the first pad like that. So if I go to the diagonal again, power slide to it and then flip on it. It's literally as you pick it up like that. On the off ones, you do it again. So you'll drive to the pad, power slide on the pad, then side flip. So let's go back to that one. So like that, power slide and through it, you land just before the ball. And then on the straight one, you want it here. So you're thinking of making like a diamond shape with these 3 pads. So where that, see these 2 pads that are left and right of me? The distance between that pad ahead of me is where I want to do it here. So drive forward from there, and then I'll land like that. But I hit the ball too hard or something, going to go past the ball. So you got to think about your flip as well then. So as you get to the ball, again, you need to just jump center mass. Simple jump to center mass, nothing higher. So you're probably jumping too high, and then they get to push the ball under you, or you're jumping too low and they get to push the ball over you, or you're just not hitting the ball square in the middle. So you've got to practice getting center mass and pushing forward. In your kickoff practice, you should be going for kickoffs that just end up like a shot like that. I mean, just a little jump that end up just like a roll on the floor like that. Because that would mean that you're pushing the ball through centre mass and it's just perfectly riding across the ground. So that's how your kickoff should look when you're practicing them. Just like a roll along the ground. Because that means you know you're just... If the ball goes up like that, it means you're coming from underneath the ball. So that's probably a way to do that. And also when I said your 50-50s as well, try to just drive challenge and single jump into your 50s and save the flip if you can. You don't always have to flip into a 50-50, and when things are moving slowly, that's definitely a time when you should not flip into your 50-50, because if the game's moving slowly, it's all about landing and then who can react next, rather than who can just put the biggest challenge in first time. Like you gotta think about like what happens after the 50-50. Who's going to get to the ball next, and how can you make sure you're the person that lands first and gets to the ball next? So no far post rotations. What, as in back post? Yeah, it's all about shadowing in ones. So like in twos or something, as someone's going like, as your opponent's making their way like down the pitch, you'd probably have a teammate around here, and you instead, like it depends. You could make a challenge, or you could back post rotate like that. Do you know what I mean? So I prefer that you make a challenge and then you back post rotate, or if you take possession, you carry on. But in ones, you can't do that, because then it's a head-on-head challenge, and we don't want this in ones. What you should be doing is going towards them, potentially getting the challenge, or just trying to do this so that you're offering, let's say that if this is your goal, you're offering this part of the goal. Do you know what I mean? You're offering them the further side of the net, which entices them to shoot that. Like, they'll always think to shoot to the far side, because that's where they think they can score. And then you just need to jump across net, make the save, push it into the corner, collect the 100, and then counter attack. This should be your plan every time you're in defense. No more facing people, more so posturing sideways and offering, shoot in that direction for me, mate, because if you shoot in that direction, I'll save in that direction, and then I'll go for the 100.